mind what you do it for. Doing less, doing more, it's really either or. Meet them halfway when one close, here go another door. Here go your dreams, what you running for? Head full of steam, cause you want it, huh? But it's in your genes, you was born a star.
Yeah, damn, we done came far. The blessings soon pay off. I don't get a day off. Feel like the playoffs, they like, when y'all gon' take off? Dale got laid off, now we focused on trademarks. We just making hits after hits, no aid off. Now they wanna eat off the same plate that I ate off. They really be brainwashed, I sold them for trade-offs. Listen to these verses, these are thoughts that I brainstorm. People do me wrong, but nowadays I just pray for them. I've been under pressure, you can't tell cause I stay calm. I need peace and quiet, all I hear is the rain falls. Now all I see is green like my name was Draymond. I ISO the brand and you know we gon' rain on. Shout out to the fans from the jump that stayed on. Rolling every hour of the day till the pain gone. Now every time we drop, yeah, they know that is napalms. ISO.
Poppin' like I'm supposed to. Watch out for the people that ain't close to. Speak a little something you could toast to. I ain't tryna hear about what you won't do. Moving like I'm into. Hit the ground running like the rent do. Speak a little something that you're into. I ain't tryna hear about what you been through. Like hold up, say what's the hold up. I got the pack, who got the roll up? I'm tryna pull up. It seem like every time I show up, it gotta go up. See the drip, they see the glow up. Oh, now they know us. See, it's funny how my pockets out of shape, but I'm fit for the flex. Clear the phone call, hit my chick with a text. Parlay through the bird with my drip from the jets. Save a couple hundred by your bitch with the rest. I prefer my reefer with Henny and Coke. Please don't be stingy, got plenty to smoke. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Seem like they doing the most for the clout. Did what I said so they know what I'm about. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Hey, winning like I ought to.
Okay, so welcome to the 308 Sniper live stream. We are getting ready for our evening game, and we will be getting going in about 5 minutes.
Smell the marijuana when I speed through. Hit her with a tip, that's a preview. Hold up, wait up, bitch, get your weight up. Shit, get your money, not your hate up. Boy, draw a play up. I flip my wrist, this shit a layup. She wanna lay up. I gotta get it, I'ma stay up. I'm all the way up. I got my pay up. I ain't playing with you hoes, I'm a coach now. Commentating niggas do the most now. I be somewhere booted with my toes down. Make little baby tooted with her nose down. I prefer my reefer with Henny and Coke. Please don't be stingy.
So tonight's game is a private booking. We've got 10 players playing tonight, so there'll be some 5-on-5 games, which will be good numbers. So the teams are just being set now, and the players been divided into their relevant teams. So hopefully about 5 minutes time we'll get them out for their first game.
Wave. Yeah. Okay. I pull up you deep on my niggas, consider it's pivotal. Trap through the app, make her clap it, don't cap it, she tapping it fast. I think that you know they be catching it. Standing 6 feet up, casting a shadow on niggas that talk like they bad as they know that we got it. They talk far from actual. I make the wave so tsunami, I dare you to paddle in. That trunk steady rattling. Blowing top tier to keep my thoughts clear. I see the optin' there, I'm on my shot, call it big bar shit. I never know the time, I'm never clocking in. Wildflower, I'm like Denzel, I've been the man on fire, bitch, I'm hot lava. You are not scarred, you are proudly. I'm a real nigga to the cover still. Heart chill from all this talking real. Recent life feel like a highlight reel. Currently thumbing through currency, I'm from the avenue, bitch, I'ma get it regardless. I told little baby to slide with that lotus, pull up with the garden. My guard is down till you come around, trying to hold you some. Give a fuck how you feel, I don't owe you nothing. Now you trying to make amends, I'm just trying to get the fortunes. Trying to cut my mama fortune.
Okay, so our first game of the night is going to be team deathmatch. So this is our shoot 'em up game. Teams have unlimited lives. Straight shoot 'em up and there's one with total player kills. respawn buttons count the total team kills, and the team with the least respawns overall wins. So you'll see out in the arena there's some respawn buttons, so when they get shot they come back to their respawn, press the button, that will record their hit, and we will see who wins.
Wave, the task force told me go. Look, the way that I ball, I should've played for the Big Ten when I touch stage, but they packed in. Got a pretty thing to make a back bend. Let me see it all through the glass lens. Had some people try to snake if I see you. I'm teed up, I greet you with brass hands. Skate off fast, put a buck on the dash to somewhere vast. With my feet up, wait, hold up the label, just call me the tapping. They just cut the check, so I'm up in the slip. I take for J to the neck, then I stretch. To start my day, I hit the cash dance. Niggas different now, I was down then, but that's all in the past tense. So I can't stop shit till I'm top 10, and I'm not 10. I'm so in love with the process. Not all in the day, but it took them some time to build wrong. I just cop the crib, never home. No, I can't keep a charge on the phone.
So I hope the audio is coming through okay. I just realised the music, I don't know what you call it, the music volume slide was all the way up, so you probably didn't hear a word I said before. Hopefully you can hear me all right now. Let us know how those levels are coming through.
Somewhere you ain't seen on no Alice, it look like we stepping through portals. I'm off of the potion, the devil been calling, but I just ignored him for it. Task force told me go up. Okay, you asked for it. Let's go way up, so high. The task force told me go up. So higher, I'm so higher, way up in the sky. Way up in the sky.
So players are just making their way out into the arena now. Let's get those arena cams up here. Okay, there we go. So welcome to the first game of the night, team deathmatch. The scoreboard is a bit skew with there. I'll see if I can sort that out while I talk. There we go. So, yeah, the scoreboard on this one won't make much of a difference. We're only looking at the time. This is a 10-minute round. So this is team deathmatch. It's just a simple shoot 'em up, just to get them used to shooting each other once again. So this will be a 10-minute round, and players will simply come back to their spawn areas and respawn by pressing the respawn buttons. We'll be able to see on the tablet this end how many respawns they've had. You won't be able to on the stream as yet, but we will get that done in the future. So for the time being, all you'll see is the time there, but I'll relay how many respawns each team are getting. So the red team are respawning on the top left camera, and the green team are respawning on the top middle camera. So let me just chat to the marshal and we'll get this game underway. So we're just waiting for the marshal to get everyone in place, which they pretty much are. We've just got one guy back in the safe zone, so once we've got him out, the marshal will get the game started.
It's all over the way. All the little pieces scattered around, and you can put them in place.
Okay, here we go. So we game starting in 3, 2, 1, and they are off. It does say on the scoreboard they're actually 2-shooter flip. Don't worry about that. We just use 2-shooter flip mode as the mode to set the timer going. So it is quite a slow start at the block for the red team. They're barely moving out of their spawn there.
These mans really think they worth can be summed up in a measure. Singing, bitch, I'm better. I get it. You gotta hold your shit up to a measure. Did that.
So
Done now.
I'm just going to check the spawn points here, making sure that they're all respawning correctly.
Headlight cranking up the Mac to Marco and treating it like medicine. On the coast out in Kuala, running from my problems, staring at the water like the ants are living on it. I ain't living honest. Honestly, the way I've been acting a fucking problem. To clean up my act ASAP, the water looking rocky. The last one fucking cheesy, but you cheesing while I'm talking. As long as you be smiling, I'll be fine with all my op. Yeah, fuck you if you isn't. I got this view here by the ocean. You just got your
Okay, so yeah, they're all using the spawn buttons correctly. Just always on the first round, pay a bit more attention to the spawn buttons. Make sure they are all activating them properly. They've been quite sensitive actually. I'm pretty sure all these guys are regular players. Certainly a few of them have played the old arena setup. Looks like we've got a couple of noobs with them maybe. But yeah, they're a bit slow out the block, but they're pretty even Stevens on the respawns. I can tell you that it's 6 to the reds, or 7 to the reds, and 5 to the green on respawn at the moment. This isn't the quickest of games that we've seen in the arena, but it is their first warm-up game, and they've not played in this new layout, so they're just finding their feet. A lot of them are struggling to push out, so let's see how it gets on.
Right now I'd be at peace, fingers digging in the sand, water sitting at my feet. If I'ma end here at the beach, think that'd be fine with me. Drive the coastline till there's no more sea to see. Pedal heavy on the gas, drive away until I pass my past and all of that shit left behind the glass. And whether it be full or empty, that's a choice. Put my ear out to the ocean like the answer in his voice.
It's all over the way. All the little pieces scattered around. You can put them in place, and you could be free. You could be.
Okay, so where are we at? We're at 10-all on respawn. So I'm going to see if I can turn on one of the mics in the arena, because see if you can hear what they're saying. There's a lot of screaming. You would have thought it's a bunch of girls playing, the amount of noise that's coming from them. But I can tell you at the moment they're actually 12-all on respawn, so it's about as even as it gets really. It's going to be a close game, this one. Both teams are evenly matched. There's a couple of players coming back to spawn there. They haven't pressed the button yet. Let's just make sure they're going to press the button. I don't know if he's got a gun issue as well, but they did come back, so they should be pressing the button when they get back. Yeah, I don't think they're all pressing the spawn button, so we just need to educate them on that. This is the first game, so they need to find their feet, but they need to be pressing the button and recording their spawns. Okay, so Master was just having a word with all the players. Just remind them that they got to press the respawn buttons when they get to respawn. I think they all did eventually, actually. So the guy in the green T-shirt come to respawn and was hanging around there for a minute, and then before he pressed it, but he did actually press it. So, but it is a new concept for a lot of them actually having to press the respawn button. So you have to forgive them for that. If that is the case. But where are we? Reds are on 17 respawns and green are on 16. So despite all of that, they're pretty even Stevens at the moment. So we're over halfway, we're 6 minutes gone. Okay, so we're still pretty even. Reds are on 19, greens are on 16, at 17 now, so there's only a couple of respawns difference. Someone's hopping into the respawn now. I don't know if he got a shot on the toe or something. So yeah, still pretty even. Reds 21, greens 19. So there's only a couple of respawns in it. They are playing a very close game. I think all of these guys are friends. They're all booked as a private, so they should be used to playing with each other. It is about as even as it gets. There's still only 3 respawns in it. They're 3/4 of the way through the game now, so 2.5 minutes left of this game. The first game of the night. So after this one, we normally expect to see it speed up a little bit. You can already see the gameplay speeding up a little bit as they're starting to find their way around the arena. As I said, I don't think any of these have played this arena yet, so it takes a little while to find the layout. The next round they play the exact same game, just opposite ends. Not that there's any advantage or disadvantage now, because it's a mirror image of itself, so it doesn't matter which way you run it from, it is exactly the same.
Pew, 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 pew.
So, where are we? 8.5 minutes. Still only 3 respawns in it. Reds are on 24, greens are on 21. So there's not a lot of difference between them. They're definitely using the respawn buttons now. As far as I can see, it looks pretty good. So we've got one red player out. He's just rejoining now by the looks of it. Yeah, he's back in the arena. So okay, so we're coming up to the last part of the round. We've got about 40 seconds remaining. It's still really even. Still only 2 respawns in it. Who do we think is going to get this one? Will it be the Reds or will it be the Greens? still only 3 respawns in it. Two respawns in it, and we're almost at time, and that is it. We are on time, and I can tell you that that was it was actually a green win. So let me get that up on there for you. So well done, green team. So that was a green win. Green team had let's see, 25 respawns versus 27 respawns for the Reds. So yeah, it was a narrow win. 2 respawns. So very close game. So well done, Greens. You guys won that one. But as I say, we'll play another round of it, and we'll just swap the ends, just so they can play it from both ends of the arena, and just see there's no advantage or disadvantage either which way.
Shorty asked me what's my shoe size. She think I'm too fly, but I'm really too high. And I ain't with the rah-rah. Hit her and tell her bye-bye. Already got my nala. Young Simba in the flesh on the high ride. It's all about the commas and the dollar. Devils wear Prada. It's just another saga. It's just another saga. Mental health check. Wallet on me check. Another day check. We put them in check. Spliffs on me check. We got it on deck. Checks on check. On to the next. Mental health check. Wallet on me check. Another day check. We put them in check. Spliffs on me check. We got it on deck. Checks on check. On to the next.
84 pull up out the lot slow. Not scroll, but the knowledge we got lots for. Kim tripping, I could do the impossible. My legacy forever, but this body better rot slow. I do this for my kids, then my kids' kids. My kids' kids, and they kids' kids. One of wonders who I'm is. Plus I'm so upstate, you see it's tatted on my ribs. Okay, 1 + 1 Dog ass Buddha. You don't have a savings cause you don't trust banks, but you can't talk money cause your shoebox blank. Empty, been on the edge, don't tempt me. I'd rather own less than be ransomed. Don't tempt me, buy the whole block, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
Mental health check. Wallet on me check. Another day check. Put them in check. Spliffs on me check. Got it on deck. Checks on check. On to the next. Mental health check. Wallet on me check. Another day check. Put them in check. Spliffs on me check. Got it on deck. Checks on check. On to the next.
Okay, so players are just getting themselves ready for the next round, and we'll be out for the next round in just a few minutes.
whoa, whoa. For the record, I ain't tryna make y'all comfortable. For the record, I ain't tryna blow that stuff. For the record, y'all gon' be going all the way. For the record, ain't tryna make no time to waste. For the record, for the record. My Mondays like Fridays, I spend my Fridays in a box, in my heart and my whining. I put my pines on pedestals till they keeping them grounded. What's that mountain to nothing? Let's make something from nada. Let's go to Gucci and Prada, set the buildings on fire, screaming death to designer while we listen to Ponder. I'm on a grown man, baby face, kind of a tantrum, bitch. I'm spreading like cancer did, and my father's skeleton. When I ain't sad that he come, and I'm crying to help him. I ain't good at embellishing, I'm more better with medicine than a spoonful of sugar. Watch it, everything go down. That's a long way. Pray that I never see the ground. Fuck a long day. I swear there's a better me around. Just gotta grab it. This is magic. This is what you lost and found. Make my baggage do a backflip, skip the land and hit the town with my homies smoking spliffs until our lungs burst. We some songbirds who made our way out of the cage. We all some dumb nerds. Probably should get to acting our age, but where's the fun in that? We going fishing with dreams are kept intact. Skipping plans, playing hooky on school days. You make your place in the world. Don't let them try to tell you otherwise. This is it. Life's like a party out with Pennywise. That's a stroke of my ego out the tip of a fountain. Pen me in, swear to God I love a box and break out. Fuck, come around the mountain, I'ma run straight through it. Listen, rave you with music like a budget cooler. Then ballin' out with me, economy foolish. And the ecosystem nervous like a school full of shooters. Keep it all on the loop, like a rapper producer. Gotta watch it and be laughing like it's all a big looking through all of the curtains, I see the all of a person. Happy days, we deserve them. Just know that karma is certain. This one's for soda and call for action in this EP about relaxing. No, the truth is for everywhere. All you need to do, grab it.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. Yeah.
If I could live here forever.
everything can be for the better. I love the weather, even though it's fog 24/7. I love the people. This is the city I met all my best friends, and I wanna thank every break. I wanna thank every entrance to every building that I step in this city of mine. I'll be most my best moments in life. See, I fell in love for the first time in Golden Gate Park. I saw my first rap show at Great American Hall. I used to beg my homies for a ride across the bridge to goof off and spend the whole damn day doing whatever we want. Keaton drove us down to Ice Place while we roll up a blunt, and me and Jack would get stoned, walk around and get lost. Don't think I'll ever truly pay back all I was lucky to get just by walking through the city. No, I'm a small part of this.
I never really had a place to call my own, so I travel and I roam till I find that. But I'm full of adventure, so I wander and I venture, and it's safe to say that really I don't mind that. I book a flight to try to figure where my mind's at, a spot where I don't spend no money, just some time at. I mix and mingle with the people till I learn a little. I brought some weed and baby, maybe we could burn a little. She said you're funny, I said no, I'm David, and I left. Sun shining, birds chirping, let me take a breath. I'm headed to the city where my chance to make it best. What people like to give a little, then you take the rest. I'm hoping one day maybe I can find a place to rest. I fell in love with life and wonder where it take me next. I like the hustle and bustle. I fell in love with the fashion. I feel the pulse of the
So players are just entering the arena now to do the second half of the team deathmatch. So I'll be flipping it over to the arena cameras in just a minute. Just bear with us while we get the players out into the arena.
Hometown, baby, we go right back. All the situations, circumstances, still we don't mind. Steady going on, dancing around the street like. Hey, I know every street song, hanging around the block like. If you are my friend, then you are welcome in the moment. Yeah, city on I love this city on mine. It never gets me down, city on mine. I love this city on mine. It never gets me down.
Okay, so looks like we've got all players back out in the arena. We're just waiting for the marshal to get them all in place, and we'll get this next round underway. So will the Greens be able to get a second victory of the night, or will Reds now found their way and be able to get it back? It was a very close game, only won by 2 respawns, so it'll be interesting to see how this one goes down. Marshall's just talking to some of the players there in the top left-hand camera, so we're just waiting for him to finish getting them all ready, and then we'll get underway.
They smoke my partner like reefer. Dime lo porque don't know anything, you know me, gente must really need Jesus. Said real blood, I never seen the crypt and I believe it. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Y'all just talk, don't live it. And just took that route, that seen it. And I'm so outspoken like Reason. Jimmy Neutron, boy, young Jesus. And I'm a self-made man out of Sweden. And it's still off top, I'm tweaking. But I still gotta fight my demons. I ain't no good, I'm evil. I ain't been clean since Eden. It's a war going on. side, niggas put your hands on your head like the Macarena. That's why I gotta watch my demeanor. You know they locking up blacks and Latinos. It's the same old game, ain't nothing really.
So one of the players just getting his gun sorted out. So we're just waiting for that to happen. So just a minute or two now while we get that sorted out, and then we'll be getting them playing. The marshal's just running back to the safe zone to sort that out. So bear with us about a minute or two, and then we'll have that up and running. Okay, so it looks like they are all ready now, so let's get this game underway.
Matt, do you need the gun up?
Okay, sorry about that. Just keep an eye on what was going on. So it looks like we are still fairly even. 2 respawns to the red, 3 to the green. Now 3 all, so pretty even so far. But we are only a minute in. They are definitely moving around a lot more now on this game. Now they've had their warm-up game, they've got used to the arena a little bit. They are definitely moving around a little bit more. But we're not seeing loads and loads of hits. Everyone's been quite defensive at this stage, so we'll see how it gets on. So we're about quarter of the distance way through now. Reds are on 6 respawns and green are on 8, so still fairly even. Still only two respawns in it. Both teams are running really evenly at the moment. We're starting to see some nice movement as well. They're starting to move around a lot more. So they're obviously finding their feet and getting used to the arena a bit now. So but still only a couple in it. Nice bit of spawn dance in there. So actually red are taking a bit of a lead now. Green are on 14 respawns and red are on 7, so red have obviously found their position and where to hold, I think, by the looks of it. Let's have a look at these red players, see what they're doing. Yeah, so it looks like the red team are working together and holding a few positions, and just waiting for the green to advance and take them out. So hopefully green will work that out. There's 3 different ways you can get shot from any one point you stand, and there's 3 different ways to leave your respawn. So it is possible to move around a little bit more and get the people that are sat there waiting as a trap. But they're definitely doing a better job, the Reds, at the moment. Reds are now on 8 respawns versus 21 respawns for the Greens. So Red have definitely found how to hold position now. Bit of a firefight going across the centre of the arena there. There's a dead player come through. You definitely can't have any cheats with these boys. They all like to give out a little scream as they get hit, so you definitely know they're being hit. Green are pretty much on twice as many respawns now. 23 respawns, 24 respawns to 11 red respawns. So just keep an eye on proceedings here, but Green are definitely coming through to the respawn a lot more often than Red are. Red seem to be just holding positions, waiting for Greens to just push through and then take them out. It seems to be working. It's not really something that we've seen happen before. But 28 respawns now to the Green and 11 to the Red, so I think Red have got this now, this round. I think they found their rhythm. Looks like he got a nice shot to the hip or his right arse cheek by the looks of it there. It's got him dancing around. So where are we at? 6.5 minutes gone. Still pretty much double the respawns for the Green. So Green are now on 30 respawns. Red are on 14. So still some work to do by the Greens. So yeah, it looks like Red are just dug in. That seems to be their gameplay at the moment. Dig in and wait for Green just to advance and get shot. And it seems to be working, because Green are now on 33 respawns and Red are on 15. So, and I think that was one of the Green players that said they're push up. So Green just seems to be pushing into the Red trap at the moment. So it certainly seems to be working for the Red team. Green are around 34 respawns versus 15 for the Reds. And Green are definitely pushing. They're getting out there, but they're just getting hit every time. Okay, so we're at the
Time check, over. Time check.
We're just over the 3/4 stage mark. 8 minutes gone. We've got 2 minutes remaining. So just letting the marshal know as well that we've got 2 minutes remaining on this game. So let's see what happens in the last couple of minutes. So we've got now whopping 37 respawns to the Greens and 18 to Reds. 19 to Reds now. So Green are catching up a little bit, but I think it's too little too late now. Got about 1.5 minutes remaining of this round. So it's a 10-minute round, remember. It looks like we pretty much have all of the, or most of the 5v5. We've got 3 of the Red team all in their respawn at the moment. So maybe this is an opportunity for the Greens to catch up a little bit. I think it's all too late. We've got 1 minute remaining now, and it's 39 respawns to the green and 20 to the red, so I think red have probably done enough to win this. It's pretty much it is pretty much double the number of respawns now. 41 respawns for the green, 21 for the red, unless we have a flurry of deaths now from the reds. I think green have lost this one, but let's see. The last few seconds now, 10 seconds left. And there we go, and that was a red win. So well done, players. Red win there. Let's get that up in there. So red win, and so red had 23 respawns versus 42 respawns for the greens. So that was quite a convincing win for the reds there. Won that by a lot more than the first round. So the first round there was only 2 difference. I think we had a lot less. Yeah. So looking back there, the green team had 25 respawns and the red team had 27 respawns on that first round. So the greens won it by just 2 respawns, and then this one we had 23 respawns for the reds, so similar numbers to last round, but greens had a whopping 42 respawns. So the greens got handed to them that round, but it's all good. So it's 1-1 for the night so far. So we'll get the players reloaded, we'll have a quick break, and then we'll get them out for a next round.
Why you be all in my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? Don't hang with a nigga who lying for nothing. I see that we different, you riding, I double. I don't do discussions, don't brag about hundreds. Don't go to your places, I know that they sunken. Don't call me your brother, I barely can trust you. I told her with shorty, she bagging the bugging. And I'ma need all of my dollars on corporate, so hand me the money, I can get the car. I'ma get all of my fortune, I'm flipping the ride. I can't be mixy when iffy the vibe. And 40 on 50 is really the time. Why is you all on my phone like you want me? Like you wasn't pushing the kids to the side. I don't know if you bitches is thinking I'm blind. Cross on my crosses and dirt on my eyes. Done with your efforts, I'm dealing with pressures. I know it's a lesson, that's one of the wise. Dubbing the mixes I'm mixing, I know I've been missing. I needed some personal time. Fuck all the pictures, the mentions. I don't with your digits, I mean it, I'm staying inside. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon it double. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it.
I feel my mattress, pay my taxes, then I blew the rest.
sight. Investment brought me 4 bands. Don't roll rage, I get roll head. We'll wheel all by your forehead. Them city John be like he lit. Them country girls be like go ahead. If I ain't that man, then I gotta be more than human. How you mean? Funny how the people back then who was hating on the kid, I was talking about how you clean. Put a little gas in the blunt and I don't pass broke ass nigga. Just please be cool, but I can't blame ya. I won't shame you. Shit, I probably wanna be me too. Yeah, ain't no thing to do my thing. It's what I did the best. I copped that crib and bought 2 chains and then I hid the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the most. I put my friends in that old Benz and took that to the coast. It ain't no thing to do my thing, it's what I do the best. I fill my mattress, pay my taxes, then I blew the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the least. I quit my boss and cooked that sauce and fed that to the streets. It's no thing, no sweat, I ain't really worried about it too much. Slight work, light work, not work, I ain't really do much. Get it in, ship it out, pivot route back on the end zone. Hit her with a best friend, I don't really know about a friend zone. Real time, real talk, fake niggas can't really match that. Put it in the insurance, Uncle Sam can't really tax that. Get the game, learn the game, play the game, sell the game, all that. Never let them tell you what you can't do, gotta change all that. Feeling myself, they be feeling me too, baby don't fight the feeling. I've been so high that I'm tryna scale the roof, I'm tryna bite the ceiling. They be on bullshit like a zoo fly, I be too fly to participate. I need everything for the everything, if I fuck with you, get a different rate. Got me fucked up, got me typoed, if you're thinking this shit glucose. Winning in it ain't too close, I be flying out to a new coast. And I'm acting like it ain't a big deal, really cause it ain't a big deal. 4 freaks, I'm a 5th wheel, I was born winning, I'm the shit still. It's no thing to do my thing, it's what I did the best. I copped that crib and bought 2 chains and then I hid the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the most. I put my friends in that old Benz and took that to the coast. It ain't no thing to do my thing, it's what I do the best. I fill my mattress, pay my taxes, then I blew the rest. And it's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the least. I quit my boss and cooked that sauce and fed that to the streets.
my surroundings. They keep it all the way 1,000. I don't remember how the ground feels. I left the city, I've been browsing. Treading water that they drowning. I head on the swivel. Yeah. It's only really my surroundings.
Trying to touch the States this time. 2021. Yeah, show him I can still rap though.
Now I'm in the game, I was on the bench. First I was renting, now I'm collecting rent. First it with the
Okay, so next game of the night will be the game that we was using in our competition over the weekend, Capture the Flag. So each player has 1 life. Teams win by taking the flag from the centre of the arena and escorting it back to the other team's spawn. So that's one way to win. The second way to win is just by taking out all the lives of the other team. So everyone only has 1 life. There's no respawning. Once they're dead, they go and stand in their spawn area and hold the spawn wall. So we'll be able to keep an eye on how many of each are dead, and if they all of them get killed, then that team loses. But if they manage to get a flag and get it to the other spawn, then that team will win. So 2 ways to win this one.
Now I got a buck for all those rainy days. They have a day off in like 80 days. I got hustles in like 80 ways. Kids if you won't take a lazy day. Wife you want me told me take a break. I keep going to the paper straight. Then it's trips out to Montego Bay. If I take the job, bet I get it done. I said it before, I'm a 101. I just caught some ones, only wearing ones. Fornicate the funds, money made me calm. Diamonds on your neck, bet they on your neck. You want that watch, you better rock it tech. You want that chain, you better cop a vest. You want the check, but can you make it stretch?
Get spoken to. People only see you when you up, then they notice you. Trying to be a legend, crate lines is quotable. Only the real shot last, and I only know a few. People when they feelings always acting emotional. Ain't about a check, then it ain't negotiable. Gotta show respect to the people that's posting you. Soon to be on posters posted up like the older dudes. Now we aging like fine wine, how we supposed to do. Peep the shade on the timelines, this time poster cool. Shit is black and white like photos from a disposable. Certain situations you ain't end up uncontrollable. All up in their head, I be so confused. I just brush it off, peep the shoulder moves. We all got the same 24, so it's no excuse. Switch it up, we go rap or produce. The things you can't have is forbidden fruit.
It seems like people love telling lies on me. They know that I'm the one, they got their eyes on me. They know I'm here to stay, yeah, and I won't leave. We do this for the fans, for your eyes only. Just watch closely, bet they all gon' see. They don't fuck with us, but they still gon' breathe. Don't talk to me, man, you gotta show me. If it ain't ISO, then it ain't in
It's such isolation from all negativity. They tried over and over, but can't get rid of me. We gon' do our thing until infinity. Beware the industry, please stay in control of your dignity. People fidgety, that's why they can't sit with me. Y'all full of bigotry, puffing on their nicotine. Nigga, please never let another man belittle me. I'll take away my liberty and search for positivity.
It seems like people love telling lies on me. They know that I'm the one, they got their eyes on me. They know I'm here to stay, yeah, and I won't leave. We do this for the fans, for your eyes
Okay, so this is our next game, the capture the flag. Players are just entering the arena now, and we should be getting them going any second.
Recipe for my own cake. Heavenly, my pedigree, better meat for my own sake. Ready up like sandwich, damn bitch, are you okay? Working on my tantric, hand trick for your whole sake. Stunting like I better be, recipe for my own cake. Heavenly, my pedigree, better meat for my
Look, drip on me puddling, vibe hella spiritual. My life did 180, low key a miracle. Pull up looking spacey up in the coupe, but it feel like a spaceship. I'm floating in fate, you know the vibe. Love when I slide. Baddie on call says she fuck with my type, but I hit decline cause I'm one of a kind. I got a queen and she give me the lotus. It feel like euphoria, feel like I'm royalty. I need the royalties, real nigga shit with the notary. I work on the form round the ticket to watch like it's for me. Yeah, I'm up there for roses when I'm in the mode. It feel like nobody is cold as me. If you talking that real shit, it's love like it's supposed to be. Love like it's supposed to be. Blessing the people who close to me, vibe like a rosary. See through these niggas like hosiery. Feel like they hosed me, feel like he chosen me. God just been holding me. Remember them teachers who scolded me back when the old me was young and depressed. I just wish he could sit down and speak with the older me. Get some control of me. Cold as they made me, spiritually old as a baby. I'm feeling the greatest. I know that every true soldier gon' get what he told you. Don't let him decide what your fate is. Faithfully walk through the heat of the flame. When you speaking my name, it'll shake shit. Truthfully, I'm going ape shit. About to break the mold like a shape shit. I'm ready up like sandwich. Damn bitch, are you okay? Working on my tantric, hand trick for your whole sake. Stunting like I better be, recipe for my own cake. Heavenly, my pedigree, better meat for my own sake. Ready up like sandwich. Damn bitch, are you okay? Working on my tantric, hand trick for your whole sake. Stunting like I better be, recipe for my own cake. Heavenly, my pedigree, better meat for my own sake. Let me get this line. Wave. My life been looking gorgeous. Take one day at a time. I pray I never have to force it. Got bad women for me. Tell they man he need to forfeit. I'm standing with the torch grip in my hand. I'm hella calm. At the palm, hold my fortune. I live ready to die. My mama hit me, sounded morbid. Growing up, my daddy got caught up in chasing fortune. He'd probably be more proud if I was doctor or a lawyer, but I'm paid to be alive with only living in the moment. And I can't have my target with me locked behind these bars or in a spot that I can conquer. But fuck it, cause we living, my nigga. And I'm addicted to feeling like I'm invincible. Take the bag, then I triple it. The flow been on the pinnacle. Vivid dreams of a miracle. Where I made it out of bind. Lately, I'm so out of mind. It's hard to wanna go outside cause they be killing off my kind. But I gotta hold my head and keep it loyal to the players. Don't let them rob you of protection of yourself. Niggas lying for a check, I call it bribing for the flex. To the label, drop your ass to bank, collect on your advance. Tread more lightly cause the man don't give a fuck about your plan. To see the world, to feed your fam, the block is hot, it's hard to stand. Off in the cold, when he talks, but on the low, they at the stove. Some had a baby, still ain't eating, though they crab stuck in a bucket, trying to make it out the street shit. How we make it where we at, but trace the bloodline back to Eden. I'm a menace, a remnant of the pandemic, got the mask off from flat jaw. Taking no L's, I'm at the coattails to the cash calls. Yeah, I'm taking no L's. They really not who they claiming. They talking foul with the cap lock. My heart is cold, keep it padlocked. My mind is coated Kevlar. They sent the shop.
Cool. Okay, I'm going to be taking over the stream for the next couple of minutes. Our in-game marshal has just spoken to the players to explain the objectives, and they're just going back to their respawns now, ready to start the game. So we should be underway shortly.
She lost the crib, they sent the squad to throw her back to the street. That it freeze her rent the stimulus won't even see her address. I'm thinking cash rules everything, they got us by the culture. Spend a couple of racks to keep the art scene posted. When we ask for what we owe, they wanna talk like they ain't got it. Sign an X-Man at a lower rate to help them bag a fortune. So we torch it, we burn it all down till y'all get it. Bitch, I'm native to this sand, don't give a fuck about no pilgrim. When the police at my neck, my brother hanging by a branch and I can't even pay his bond because we stressed $1 thin. Tell me who we supposed to win, huh? They selling dope to keep us clothed to pay the rent, huh? A lot to hold, but I ain't fold, I'm still on 10, huh? Toes planted in the soil, getting hard to keep it cordial, but that's just the way it goes.
Ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, have me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I was waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again.
Okay, and so they're off for this first round of Capture the Flag. And they're all quite tentatively off. I don't know if you remember Sunday, they absolutely flew out. One of them's got the flag already. He's now got to get it to the enemy spawn. I think he's taking it back to his own spawn point now. He's got to get it to the enemy spawn. So a little bit unclear there, I think, on the objective. He managed to capture the flag, but then took it to the wrong spawn by the looks of it. He took it back to his own spawn. You can't win by doing that.
I done doubled up on the workload. I think I fell in love with the bankroll. Pray up, get money, then we lay low. Then we lay low.
Okay, there we go. So where are we at with green team? I think there's definitely 3 players out. So the green are 3 players down. Red still have all their players in place. This is definitely a lot slower game than what we see on the competition games. The competition rounds were really quick. So the greens managed to capture the flag, took it to the wrong respawn. They haven't managed to advance with it. Okay, there's 1 red player out by the looks of. That's 4 green players out. That's 5 green players out. So that's greens have lost the game. So that was a red win on the first round. So we will get them reset, swap ends, and then we will play the second round. Okay, so just reminding the marshal to let them know that when you capture the flag, you do have to take it back to your enemy spawn, not your own spawn, which seemed to be the confusion on that round. And as they managed to capture it quite early doors, but then took it back to their own spawn, which would be far too easy if that was the case. So let's see how they get on round 2. Now they've all played a round, they hopefully understand it a little bit better. See if it's any quicker this time. So it was very slow compared to what we had on Sunday. So if any of you watched Sunday's stream where we had the competition, the rounds were very quick and fast paced. And we, I think we on one of them we just about got to the time limit, but you know, that game was like 3.5 minutes or something, so that was quite long for this type of game, which is why it's the best of 5 on this one, because it's normally that quick, so we keep them out there for the best of 5. Okay, so Marshall's just getting them all set and in place, ready to go, and we will start this next round. Okay, so we have game on in 3, 2, 1, and they are sort of off. The game started anyway. I mean, there's 4 speakers out in the arena that says game starting in 3, 2, 1, and it counts it down. So it's pretty obvious that the game started. So, and the marshal shouts out go. So, again, the green team have got the flag already. They've caught it straight away, straight out the blocks and got it. But they've come back to their own spawn with it. So they need to get to the other spawn to win with that flag. So he's using it as a net protector at the moment. He's sat in his own spawn, so maybe that's the idea. They're going to defend him and advance through. Let's see how that works for them. So, looks like, is that our first player down yet? So it's our first blue player down. There's a lot of shots fired. And we're starting to see some lives go down now. So that's 2 blue down, or 2 reds out of it. We've got a couple of reds in the safe zone as well. I don't know if they've run out of ammunition. So yeah, they're going back in now. One of them is, one's still there. So, but greens are still all in play, and green have got that flag, but they're not advancing very far forward with it at the moment. So they're about halfway through the game time limit, 2.5 minutes gone. So they got 2.5 minutes left. We've got one green player out now, 2 green players out. Green has still got the flag though. Maybe that looked like they tried to have a little push forward. I think there's 3 greens out now. Yeah, 3 greens out, 3 reds out. So each team has 2 players left. Remember, green still have control of the flag. There he was, he just passed the middle camera now. The player with the flag, he's still walking around with it, but he's not got past that. He's sort of right on the halfway line at the moment. He's not made it too much further across the arena. And there's... Did he get shot? He did, so the green player is out. Now it's 4 green out, 4 red out. There's just 1-on-1. The firefight to the end, and I think that is the red player out. Is that the red out? Yeah, so that is a green win. Green win. Okay, so let's pop that in.
Guys are locked.
Okay, so yeah, it's 1-1 now for capture the flag. Red won the first one, and then green won one, so it's 1-1 now. So we're just going to get the players reloaded, and we'll get them out for the for another round. So it's a best of 5 on this one. It's normally a lot quicker game, this one, but they're managing to eke it out just over. The first one was about 3.5 minutes. That second one was just over 4 minutes. So normally we see this game being played in about 30 seconds to sort of 2 minutes is sort of the average. So we normally average sort of minute and a half for the game. So, but yeah, these guys are playing quite defensive roles, so they're making it last a lot longer. Green on both rounds, Green done a really good job at getting the flag really quickly, just never advanced further forward with it. So I think Green got just over the halfway point, probably about 3/4 of the way up the arena with the flag, and then got shot with it. So good effort, but let's see how they get on once they reloaded. Now they've played a couple of rounds of this, see how they get on the next couple. So players just reloading and having a quick break, and then we'll get them out for another round of capture the flag. So far these games have been quite longish games, longer than what we've seen played on Sunday when we've done it on the competition games. But now they've played it both ways. We'll see how they get on the next round, see if it speeds up or whether that is their game style. They might that might be the way these guys have been playing it. They've been playing it quite defensively. It was quite a while before the first life was taken as well, so it took them a while to both push. Green done well on both rounds, capturing the flag early doors, but they just never advanced with it. I think towards the end there, the guy with the flag managed to get about 3/4 of the way up the arena, but didn't get all the way before he got shot. So No one's actually won by capturing the flag. Both wins have been by taking all the other team out, which is still a win. A win is a win after all. So let's see how they get on in just a moment.
Make sure you speak it correct. I'm
shit, you know you bomb. Cannot leave my glasses on, I wanna see that shit real crystal. And fucking smoking mirrors, tucked off in the hills, wish included in my feelings. Tell me, can you keep it real? Hold it still for a real one. And I've been fucking with you since.
So yeah, all the players are just grabbing a drink now and that downstairs, and then we'll be doing this next round of capture the flag. So probably about 5 minutes now, and we'll get this next round going once they've all got drinks and got reloaded and that. So bear with us, and we'll be back shortly.
Can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. See, we was cool right before it hit your fist, but it hit the fan when I got him down at the bench. But I took a break, I had to leave and go get clean. God forgive me for all my sins. I can't take these hoes, cause my last name ain't Ken. Cooking on the stove, that's the way you pay the rent. Working on the pole, that's the way she pays the wish. Better watch your soul, cause you know they trying to get it. Yeah, yeah. I learned my right from wrong on a song. I let my heart bleed on my sleeve through microphones. I'm trying to right my wrongs by writing out my wrongs.
Welcome, Georgester. How's it going? We might come down and play again tomorrow night. Fair enough. Yeah, we're playing Capture the Flag at the moment. The same game as from the weekend. So these games have been taking a bit longer than the competition games. But it's been going down well. So we've tried it a couple of times since, and this time it's working well as well. So definitely a game mode that we'll keep running, and see how we get on. Hello Tesco Card, welcome to the chat. Good to see you back again. So as I was saying to Georgester, we are playing Capture the Flag again, the same game that we was playing at the weekend. They've done some team death matches to warm up, and now they're on the Capture the Flag. So they're just on a quick break at the moment, grabbing drinks and stuff, and then they'll be out playing again in just a couple of minutes.
I just had to let him know, ain't the end of times yet. I know, but it's getting close. These demons really out to get you, so you better guard your post. There's certain things I could probably let go, but I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 nah.
Yeah, the guys have been enjoying the games, I think, tonight. They've definitely been playing a longer game. It's been interesting. Most of the games have been close to the time limit on Capture the Flag, and on both rounds so far, the green team managed to capture the flag, but they've managed to take it back to their own spawn to play a sort of longer game, I think, of trying to get it up to the opposing team's spawn once they've taken some lives out. So different tactics to what we see before, but it's been interesting to see it. I don't know where I've actually gone from the stream. I've disappeared. I must have turned my camera off. There we go. I'm back. So hopefully it won't be. It looks like most of the players are back up in the safe zone now. Let's have a quick look. 1, 2, 3, 4. and then we'll be able to get underway. But yeah, hopefully a minute or two.
Tweet a lot, we never seen them in the city though. Taking rent money out to flash it in the video. Staring at the real niggas when they know it hurt, man. Cool, clean, block 30, dirty as your work hands. I just got a pallet of product, I'm about to flip it. I don't really got all the minutes for me to kick it. Bought my chick a LLC, we about to scale it. Partner say he growing some weed, I told him mail it. Coolin' with my man, he kinda mama by the ocean. Only problem that we got is running out of lotion. Get into the chicken, let a black man live. I got more rolls on me than a fat man ribs. Never met a single nigga that'll make me feel fear. They be throwing salt in the game, we still here. We don't hear the shit that he's saying, he think it means something. All the players ballin', we blue chippin', we green thumbin'. Smoking with my shot and we plotting another 100 grand. Hear them talk a lot, but they knowin' who got the upper hand. Ride about my sister, I'm dying about my brother, man. Leaning out the window, we got him doing the running man.
Okay, so we are pretty much almost ready to go. Just waiting on the marshal to get them all out there, and then we'll play this this next round of capture the flag.
Niggas always gonna be reaching for they hit. Smoke a nigga like a clip. They can never catch me slipping. Every time your girl around, she be watch the way I'm dripping. Try your luck, test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up. Got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell them park it up, then that ass be poking out them jeans. I'm just walking up, like the fireworks, I keep the flame. Heard you walking up.
Okay, so we got our first players starting to enter the arena now. Let's get the arena cams up. I really should do what we did the other day, which worked quite well, and swap those bits around.
Greens are your end, greens are your end.
Yeah, let me get rid of that logo. There we go, and then you can see the safe zone, see the guys starting to enter there into the arena. This looks much better than the weekend. You think so? It's definitely a longer game with the guys that are playing tonight. This is the first time they've played at the new rebuilt site here. They've played at the old the arena here before when it was the old layout, but they've never played this layout yet. Most of them are experienced players. I think there's a couple of newish guys to it, but they're all quite experienced players. But yeah, it was definitely a different tactics going on today than what we see before, and definitely a lot slower pace than what we see before. Maybe the competition element on Sunday just made people push a bit harder and faster, I don't know. Yeah, certainly different. So I think we'll play this a few times with some different players and that, and see how it gets on. See how the different tactics work out. Let's see. I've got one last player to enter the arena now. So we've got 9 players out there by the looks of. I don't know what they're doing there. They're all huddled together. Most of them all on separate teams. Let's see. See if I can get it to reload. There we go. Yeah, pretty much everyone's congregated down one spawn there, so don't know what's going on there. Oh, now they're starting to make their way out to their individual spawns. So yeah, there we go. So we should start to see some players enter their own spawn. There we go. So we've got the green team respawning on the top left camera, and the blue or red team respawning on the top right corner. And we'll get them out and running in just a second. The marshal's just about to touch the flag up in the middle. This was quite comical last time watching him do this, so let's see if he can manage it a bit quicker this time. Let's refresh that. There we go. The players get it off in seconds. Yeah, it takes the marshal 5 minutes to hook the thing up. What's that all about? Just as well he's not playing, eh? They've run out of time limit to get the flag down. So Marshall's just getting all the green team in place. And just the red team to get in place, and then we'll get this game started. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, and we have game start. So the game has started, but they're really slow off the bat. And there we go. The green team again have got the flag by the looks of it. Is that the green team? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, the green team has got the flag again. I think it's the same player as well that got it last time. In fairness, I think he's just put a tactical vest on. So a guy in like American football top that got it the first or last time. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. He's just put a tactical vest on. Maybe he'd taken a few body shots, but now he's got to get it up to the enemy spawn to win this game. Let's see if he can manage this. He's holding back. There he is on the top left camera, you can just see him. If they got any sense, they work together as a team. And they will defend him and protect him all the way up to the spawn. But they all seem to be working a little bit individually. Yeah, we actually we swapped your flag out for one of ours, George. So we got the 308 sniper flag flying at the moment rather than the airsoft anti-cheat one. But we plan on rotating the flags round, so all the flags get a chance out there. So he's still got the flag wrapped around his neck. But he's down in the sort of the bottom left-hand corner of the arena, and he needs to get to the top left-hand corner of the arena. So he's got to move all the way up the other end of the arena, basically. So he's got some work to do. We've got a couple of blues out, or reds even, a couple of reds out there. We call them blues and reds. They wear the blue armbands. When we get into the target games later, they'll be shooting the red targets. So the blue team's the red team. It's just we haven't got any red armbands. You're wounded, are you? That's all right. We will fly your flag out there again. We're just going to rotate the flag around a bit. Different flags, different nights. So that's 4 red players out. So we've got 1 red player left versus all 5 of the green. They've got 2 minutes left of this round, so they need to get on with it. And I think that's the last red player potentially waving his hand. I think that is red done. Let me just double check. Okay, so that was a green win. Let me get that up on there. So green win. So it's now 2-1 to the greens. And they'll capture the flag. Only playing. I know you're only playing. I haven't forgotten it as well. I'm going to have a look through the dates for Georgetown later tonight if I get a chance. We'll get some more airsoft anti-cheat competition dates signed up. I just need to have a look at those other dates you sent me against the calendar and that sort of thing. So I'll get that done in a bit, and I'll come back to you on that. So it should be just a case of players swapping ends very quickly, and then straight back out. So looks like they're dressing each other at the moment, putting their armbands back on. So it was definitely a quite a long game, that one. It was about 3 minutes, or 3.5 minutes it took. So I didn't actually clock the actual time that they got up to, but they definitely got up there. So looks like they're all pretty much set, ready in place. Okay, so that's it. We have 3, 2, 1, and game is started. So seems to be a little bit quicker out the blocks now. Again, green have got that same tactic. They're sending the same player, I think, in for the flag, and that seems to be the tactic we see at the competition as well. They grab the flag and pull it round the corner. So yes, it is the same player again who has got the flag, and he's brought it back to his own spawn area. Oh, hang on, his iPro's fallen off. We'll just get the marshal in on there. They're calling for the marshal anyway. Okay, so one of the players' iPros failed, so in that dash, so we're just going to get him out of the game and get him sorted out. So just bear with us. We're going to reset the game and we'll replay this round. Just bear with us while that happens.
Most of tell you what they think is good for you. Whole time they was plotting, man, I wish they was for you. You gotta watch your back, your front, your side, they disloyal. I gotta watch my crown, cause from birth I've been royal. And I'm from the sun.
Okay, yeah, so the player that captured the flag and brought it back to his own respawn, which he's done in the last few games, his iPro actually failed, so we're just going to get the game.
Yeah, he's going to have a full face from behind.
We're just going to get the game reset, and they're going to go again. We're just going to get him a rental mask, so he can get back in the game, and we'll replay this one. So we'll get the flag all reset and the players back into position. Okay, yeah, so yeah, Calypso's was last year. My daughter absolutely loves those Calypsos. The strawberry lemonade one, I think, is her favourite, and I think Lynn's likes the pineapple one. I think it is. I can't remember what you had. I think you had. I think your sister had the blue one, didn't she? The island one, maybe, was it? I can't remember. Oh, the blue ocean or whatever it's called. Did you just have a plain one? I think the plain lemonade. I'm not sure. Can't remember now. I've slept since then.
Player is coming down to get other iPro. Other iPro.
Oh, okay, so Marshall's just radioed through. Players getting some iPro downstairs, so might be a minute or two just while we get this game reset, while he buys himself some iPro. Obviously wasn't a fan of full face. Okay, so yeah, the player that's had the iPro failure is going to sit out this game, so we're going to get them reset and play again. But the team that's down to 4 players, one of their players will have the chance to respawn back in effect having an extra life. So the master is just going to confirm what player that is, and we should get a wave from them in front of the camera so we can see which one it is that's going to be spawning. So hopefully he will do that now. Just getting all the team together. So Marshall's just selecting which, or speaking to the players about which one of them is going to have a life to spawn, and hopefully we'll get confirmation of who that player is in just a minute.
Having a boogie in front of camera, can you see him?
Yeah, got that. There you go. So the gent there, waving his hands in the air like he just don't care. He is the guy that's going to have a life, so he will be able to spawn back in. I'm useless with names. I'm sure that guy's name's Tom. I'm Just gonna check our waiver system, see who we've got signed in tonight. Yes, I think, so I was just on the radio chat there, just trying to sort the guy out with the iPro, but yeah, I think the guy that's going to take the extra life is a guy called Tom. So we got Carl, Josh, Ryan, Tom, Alex, Matthew, Sam, Jacob and Piers all in tonight. We're just getting this last player sorted out. You can probably see in the safe zone picture there, we have the marshal and the player, and that's just getting themselves sorted out. I think what it is, the guy has got some iPro he's used for years, and just a speedy move with the flag. He just caught the flag and the flag ripped his iPro off, and he didn't have the band holding him on. So we're just making sure that the player's comfortable and safe wearing what he's got on, because we don't want anyone getting hurt unnecessarily. So just confirming that now. Once we've got that confirmed, we'll get this next game underway. Okay, yeah, so the player's now back in the game, so no one will be respawning, so they've got back to 1 life each. Yeah, so the guy's got proper iPro, there's no problem with his iPro. He normally wears a headband strap on the iPro, and for some reason he's taken it off tonight. He hadn't put it in his kit bag, so he's not wearing it tonight. And just the speed he was moving, and as he whipped the flag down, he managed to whip his iPro off at the same time. So he is quite a rapid player, so that was probably part and parcel of it.
Game is go, go, go.
But as you can see, they're ready to go, so let's hit the button and let's get them started. So hopefully it'll all be okay now. We just like to take everyone's safety first. I don't think they've realised the game started, have they? Or they're just waiting for... I think maybe the green team were waiting because they knew blues were going to throw a grenade. So it looks like the green player again. Same guy, same tactic. Gets the flag, wraps it around his neck, and back to... oh no, so this time instead of going to his spawn, he's gone down to the lower left of the arena. He's got one player behind him protecting him. Maybe that player should have been in front of him rather than behind him, but it doesn't matter. I think that player's got shot anyway. Looks like green have just lost 3 players all in one hit. Looks like one of them's definitely had a shot to the back there. So 3 players down for the green. There's 2 players left on the green, and green have got the flag. But it's all well and good having a flag, and unless you can get it up the other end of the arena, you're not going to win. So they need to keep their arms up in the spawn area when they're dead, and one of the red players I think come round and just shot them all again even though they were dead because they didn't have their hands up. So I think that is all the green players out. Let me just confirm on the radio. So that is a red win. So it is now 2-2 on capture the flag. So that means they've taken it down to the wire. So it's the best of 5. So one last game to decide who's going to win overall and capture the flag. Looks like some of the players are going in to reload. And we'll just get this game reset, and then we're getting playing again. Okay, so yeah, 2-2. Both teams have won 2 games each on capture the flag. So this will be the 5th game of capture the flag. So it's the best of 5. So first team to 3 points wins. We do it like this because of the speed that the game takes. So if we just did 1 or 2 rounds, it'd be over very quickly. So so this way. It's a better way of doing it as well. Best of 5. So this will be the decider, whoever wins this one, and they've been pretty even as well. So as you can see, because the score is 2-2, so it'll be interesting to see who wins this final game, who's got their tactics down. Green have had a great tactic of getting the flag really quick. They've just not been able to advance with the flag and win with the flag. So we see a couple of flag wins over the weekend, and they were 5v5 numbers as well. So, but they were playing a lot quicker. We had some sprinters that were sprinting it right up the other end and managed to get up there without getting shot. So, but I think both these teams have been protecting their spawns for that reason. So, we've not seen the advance that we see at the weekend. But they are managing to capture the flag, they're just not getting up there. So all the games so far have been won on knife takes. So the one team has shot out all the other team. So hopefully a couple of minutes and we'll get them back out for this next round. We'll just flip it to the adverts while we wait for them to sort themselves out. And now we've got our stream running. We've got the green screen here. If you want to come on and be a guest commentator, or caster as they're called, I think. If you want to get involved and get in on the chat, come and talk on the stream. We can open up some discussion topics. Then drop us a line, drop us a message either on here, through Twitch, on the comments, or through Facebook and YouTube on the comments, or just drop us an email or drop us a private message through any of our channels. And let us know that you want to get on the stream and do some commentating. You want to come and talk about some airsoft, general airsoft subjects, whilst the players on breaks and stuff like that. So if you want to get involved with that and sit alongside me here and get involved, then drop us a line. It'd be great to have commentators on here, and to have different perspectives as well, to see what someone else thinks of the setup, and you know, from the other side of it as well. Have someone that, you know, doesn't work for us coming and commentating on the games and see what they think of the the game progress. But here we go. We have final round, capture the flag. So whoever wins this one will win. So the players are pretty much all out. The flag has been reset as well. So there we go. All players are out there.
Game start.
And as you can hear by the radio, the marshal is ready for game start. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we have a go. That one green player again, he's straight out there, straight for the flag. Again, did he get it? Yeah, I think that was him that got it. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Signature move, straight round the neck. Exact same player again. He's got the American football jersey on. I think he thinks it's the game of American football. He sprints down and gets it. Now they just need to convert it. You get that flag down to the enemy spawn. But I guess what they're doing is capturing the flag and dominating it, and stopping the other team from doing it. So the only way that the Reds can win is by taking all the lives of the green out. So we've got 2 red players out now, no green yet. So a couple of red players camping there in defensive positions. I'm sure one of them is Alex. Alex loves to take a nice camping position. I remember Alex when we had the old arena. He took up quite a defensive position every game, and would find like the half walls and that to hide behind, and try and hold one part of the arena. I think we've got 1 green player out there. 2 blues or reds out. So he's still got the flag around his neck. Very tentative about moving forward. Of course, if he gets shot, he has to drop the flag. So the other players should be like huddled around protecting, really. Almost like. We haven't seen anyone do it yet, but like when you do the VIP games and you're protecting the VIP, they should be huddled around him and drive him across the arena, and sacrifice themselves to get the flag up there. But we've never seen anyone take that tactic on yet. There are only 3 reds left. They're all camped out down in their spawn, so they obviously know that the greens have got their flag. So they know that the greens there need to get down there. So they're holding that and protecting that. And we get to the point where you get a bit of a stalemate. And at this stage, if it stalemates, we'd call it a draw. I mean, you could argue that red have lost more life, so green won. But the objective to win is is based on overall team kill or taking the flag to the other end. So if that hasn't worked, if that hasn't been achieved, then it is a draw, and we'll reset and go again. So we've got so the green player that had the flag has been shot, and he is now out. Looked like we had a bit of dead men talking there. Almost looked to me like he was telling the other guy on his team where he dropped the flag, which of course isn't allowed because dead men don't talk. But Red have now lost all their lives, I believe. I'll just confirm with the in-game marshal. Yes, I think we've got 2 red players still in. They come back to their spawn, so I wasn't sure if they had been shot and coming back in. I didn't see them get shot, but I think that's probably all the. Is that all the green out?
Seems to be 1-on-1 at the moment.
Okay.
Next game we're going to do a 2-shooter flip.
So that was a red win. Let me get that up on there. So red win last game. I've actually typed in it. Okay, so there's a little bit of confusion there.
Chris, are you there?
So yeah, a little bit of confusion there. It looked to me like the green team had 4 players down and then had 1 player left. It looked on the camera like he was shot on a trade-off, but I couldn't be 100% sure. So it wasn't sure whether it was a red win or not. But the guys have taken it. We're moving on. We're doing the next game. So well done. We'll put that down as 3-2 to the Reds. and I think that makes it. Where were we overall for the night? So we had that was 1-1 for the capture the flag. So 1-1 on the games. So I think it makes it 2-1 to the Reds so far for the night.
Guys want to do a light.
Okay, so we all lost track of time there. It is 8:45, so we are just going to play one last game. Let me put that in the chat. One last game for the night. So it is going to be a team deathmatch again, which is the one we started with. So the pure shoot 'em up. A lot of teams like this one, so it's just going to be a death match, but just to make it interesting, they are doing it with the lights out. I hope some of them have got torches, because all our windows are boarded, and when the lights are out, it is proper dark in there. The only light that you get is from the targets and the 2 smoke machines, so there is very, very little light out there at all. So and the smoke machines have only got flashing coloured lights on them, so they're not particularly bright. If the targets get shot, then obviously the targets will light up, but this will be a proper dark game. So players are entering the arena now. John Wick music will go well. Yeah, it will go well, Paul, but unfortunately, as you're on Facebook, Mr. Zuckerberg won't appreciate it, and he'll mute all our videos if we play John Wick music. If we play any licensed music, it just gets pulled down by Facebook, unfortunately, and YouTube and that. So we have to use we have to pay a paid license music, unfortunately. Which is stuff you've probably never heard of, but it means it can play on all social platforms. We've actually got the, I think we've just ordered the John Wick rifles to come in, hopefully later this week. I suspect it will be probably next week they turn up, but the new John Wick rifles, if you've not seen them, the ones that were in the film, we have them coming in. I don't know if I can, I don't know if I've got time to quickly add in a capture, but let me have a quick look, see if I can. See if I can get the pictures up. Let me start this game. There we go, Paul. These are some new John Wick rifles that are coming in. They come with the scopes and that as well. Yeah, they will be in hopefully soon. So they're the ones off the off the film. So we've got a few of them coming. So grab yourself one of them. But yeah, back to the game. So the game has started. The last game of the night. Totally in the dark, which is why all the cameras have gone black and white. Lots of team kills. I think he just shot his mate in the back by the looks of it. But a kill is a kill. So off he goes to respawn. And he just shot his mate in the arse. I don't know if you see that on the top left hand corner, but that was another team kill straight in the arse. And this, you know, this is what's difficult with in the dark. If you're not running torches, I mean, a few of them got tracers and that, but if you haven't got torches, then it is, as I say, proper pitch black out there. So it becomes very difficult to see where you're going and what you're doing. So torches are really a must. Friday nights, if you're interested, Friday nights we do our in the dark game, lights out completely. So if you like playing in the dark, that's the night to book in for. But you will find that because it's in the dark, you do need torch. Is a minimum requirement. These guys are booked in for a private game, and that's how they wanted to finish the night, which is absolutely fine. If you book in for a private, you can play whichever games you like. So it's pretty evens on the respawns. It's 5-4 on respawns at the moment. Now 5-all, but it's I don't think they're just having a bit of fun here on their last game, to be honest. It looks like they're all struggling to see a little bit. A couple of them have got torches and can see their way around. The rest are just blindly fumbling around, looking for tracers, looking for the odd little bit of light glaring out from somewhere. There's I've got a swear button on the on there. I've never had to use it yet. I think all it does is mute the stream. But yeah, there's a bit of effing and jeffing out there as they light each other up in the dark. But we're after 9 o'clock, pretty much. Well, almost. So all our younger viewers should be tucked up in bed by now. So there's a lot of flashing of torches and lots of flashing of tracer going on, which is pretty cool. You can see the tracer just flapping around the arena. We've got a couple of players out. Maybe it was too much for them. They're back in the safe zone. So maybe they were scared of the dark. Or maybe they were the guys without torches, I don't know. But yeah, we've got 3 players out. So we've still got 7 players in there. Respawns are still pretty even. 7-6, 8-6 now actually. 9-6 now. So just as I said, they're even. They go one-sided. But they are running pretty evenly. I don't think they're particularly bothered on this last game who wins or loses. I think they're just quite happy to shoot the hell out of each other in the dark. So the smoke always shows up a lot better from the smoke machines in the dark. You can see it moving across a couple of the cameras. Okay, so 5 minutes gone, so we're halfway through. So we're on the halfway point, well, we're just past the halfway point. the game has certainly slowed down a little bit. They went out gun-ho to start with, and there was lots of shots being fired to start with, and they're slowing it down a little bit now. Maybe they're starting to feel it. So still only a couple of respawns different at the moment. Looks like the Greens are losing at the moment. Green have 12 respawns and Red have 7. Seems to be round the wrong way on our scoreboard in the safe zone for some reason, but it's definitely maybe I entered the settings in wrong, but it's definitely 12 to the green and 7 to the red. So green are losing at the moment. Some, I don't know what he said there, but I think that one stung him. So now 13-8 on the respawns. 14-8.
Mission complete. Enemy spotted.
It's not mission complete. I don't know why I pressed that button. One of the players there inspecting his arm. I don't know if he had a shot to the arm there. Okay, so 3/4 of the way through the game. We now have 2.5 minutes remaining. Okay, so who is going to win this one? So we are on 17-9 at the moment. So 17 respawns to the green, 9 to the reds. So it looks like reds are going to win this one. But we've still got time to play. Still just over a minute and a half left of this round. It's definitely slowed down now. I think they're definitely starting to feel it. All those blind shots, it almost is blind shots because they can't see where they're shooting. Which is why we had a few team kills at the beginning. I think also they were probably having a bit of fun out there. So we've got about 1 minute and 20 seconds left.
Finish him.
So last minute, 1 minute remaining. Okay, so let's see if it ramps up in the last minute. Reds are on 10 respawns, green are on 21. So at this moment in time, red have won it, but we might get a flurry of kills in the last 40 seconds. Don't think so though. Ten seconds left now. And there we are.
Mission complete.
Game over.
So that one was, a red win. So let me pop that up there. So red win. So we had 11 respawns. to the Reds, and 21 to the Greens. So I think that makes it 3-1 to the Reds overall tonight. So well done Reds, well done Greens, everyone played really well. That was a cracking night. I hope you all had fun. It was pretty fun to watch. The capture the flag games were pretty good. So certainly some different techniques to what we've seen before there. They worked really well. So well done everyone for that. So that is us for tonight. We've just gone a little bit over time. It's just gone 9 o'clock. So everyone downstairs is itching to get away. So we're going to get the stream ended and bid you farewell. We've got I don't know what we've got on tomorrow. I think we've got Airsoft on. I think we've got a gotcha party for kids as well, happening in the afternoon. I'm not sure on the age on them, so I don't know if we'll be streaming that one or not. But possibly, who knows? I think we've got Gel Blaster and Gotcha lined up for them, so that's tomorrow. So, but keep an eye out. You'll get the notification if you subscribe to us anyway. But yeah, thanks for having us, and we will see you at the next stream.
Mission complete.